Tough question. How do you demote someone? So this is different from firing someone, because demoting means we actually want to change the person's role and keep them in the company because we value what they're bringing, but they're not a match for the role that they're in. This is a question that one of the business leaders in business advisory board brought to the board and said, okay, what do I do? How do I make this work out? Because I want to keep this person, but they're in a leadership role and they don't want to manage the team, and they're not doing the business leadership pieces that they need to do. They don't want to do those parts. So it's one of those cases where, the person's ego is involved because they have a title, they have probably the pay that goes with it. And, taking them and moving them out of that role back into a role that's part of the team that they're leading can be really tough on the ego. It can be tough on the ego, as well as, those fears about what are people going to think of me if all of a sudden I'm doing a different role. So to make this successful, we have to consider all those things. So here are some of the great input that the Business Leader Advisory Board gave. First of all, people want to be effective in their role. So it may be a great relief to this person to be able to give up those parts that they're not good at and they don't want to do. So first step in that is really having an honest conversation with them about what's not working. Find out their opinion and what solution they would suggest, because they may be feeling stuck and frustrated as well. Another great input was make it a gradual shift. Sometimes, once we get clear on something, we're like, oh, yep, this is what needs to happen. And we just make it happen immediately and we move without considering the impacts on the people. So one of the really great ideas was to do this gradually. First, have the person move into that new role while someone already in the company temporarily does those leadership tasks and management tasks that is going to be someone's new role in the future. Just have them take that on temporarily while this person that's being transitioned gets used to their new role and what the boundaries are around that. So it has to be really clearly defined. Your new role is this box, not any of these tasks over here. That way they get used to that. The team gets used to it. They get over that initial shock and concern about it. Let that happen for a period of time and then look at, okay, what's the right thing to do now? Do we bring in a new leader for that group? What's the right organizational design so that you can find the right person to do that job and do it really, really well for you? So those are the really helpful suggestions in this tough situation. I'd love to hear yours. Thanks.